parang having fewer friends or getting like a smaller circle as you grow old, that is actually kind of natural because individual yung journeys yung friends. So there are friendships you outgrow. So, kung right now marami kayong friends, marami sa kanilang may eliminate eventually. Siguro ang advice ko rin is pag like gagawa kayo ng, kunyari, bagong online account or email address, huwag niyong ilalagay yung year of birth nyo sa email address nyo. Kasi araw-araw mare-remind kayo kung gaano kayo katanda.
Taas na energy. Grabe, nandito.
Welcome
Gen Z
back!
energy.
Oo.
Sanay naman ako.
Okay. Ayan, welcome back sa
Triggered!
Ayan naman, hindi na namin patatagalin pa, diba?
Yes.
Ang guest namin for today ay isang comedian, host, content creator. Ayan, none other than Baus Rufo!
Hi, Triggered. So, obviously, this is an episode na ako lang ang millennial. So, full disclosure, kakagising ko lang po from my siesta.
Okay.
I love Shasta.
Yes.
Okay.
We should try it.
You wanna do it now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Talaga ba, Sheska?
Cut. Okay.
May entry.
Okay yun.
Okay yun.
Okay.
Sige.
Sa'yo lang.
Wait lang. Ilang taon na ba kayo? Ikaw, Thea, ilang taon ka na
Biglang
ba?
may age check.
Dahan-dahan tayo dyan, ha? Dahan-dahan.
Grabe,
Mid-20s. Mid-20s.
Okay.
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
Early 20.
Yes!
Ba't di ka sumagot ba?
Ako, 30 ang ina na.
Tang ina. At actually, may reason kung bakit si Baus yung guest namin for today.
Grabe ka.
Grabe ka, ha?
Sorry,
Grabe ka kay Baus,
Sorry,
ha?
Baus.
Basta pag pinomo ko, that's where I draw the line. So far, okay ka pa naman.
Oo, wala pang po.
Wala pa.
Oo, friendship pa tayo.
Friendship pa.
Oo.
Okay.
Kasi nga, bilang 30 ina.
May 30 ina.
At kami nasa mid-20s and early 20s. Ayan.
Benteng ina.
Oo, mga ka-triggered, ang topic natin for today is yung mga dapat naming malaman before kami mag-30. Ayun, correct.
Okay, ganito kasi yun, no? Nung panahon ng Hapon. Okay, I just, medyo familiar pa naman sa akin being in my 20s because, I just turned 34, so nasa early 30s pa ako, hindi pa ako mid-30s. Kakapit ako hanggang kaya ko sa early 30s.
Correct.
Nakaisang ganun.
Correct. I guess ang biggest advice agad. Ang biggest na I think na I can share with you guys is that never wait or ask for anybody's permission to enjoy your life or to do you. Yeah, I say that because I've only been doing stand-up comedy and content creation for 4 or 5 years. Before that, 10 years ako nag-advertising, and I kept waiting for the time na parang when am I gonna finally pursue my love for performing and to be creative, and then of course, na parang, I wish I did it sooner. And nakakaingit because like kayo now, living your life in your mid-20s.
And early 20s.
And
Emphasis.
Sino ba na early 20s na tayo? Sige lang.
Si
Okay.
Sean.
Sige.
Oo.
Well, eventually, karma will get to him.
Oras lang ang
May
katapat.
galit eh. Oo.
Araw ka rin dyan.
But I guess I think it's nice. It would be nice to start the conversation there. It's about like just living life to the
Yeah.
fullest.
You know what, Baus? I have to first tell you, sana naman alam mo na you don't look like 34?
Yes.
Yeah, you look
Very good. Palakpakan natin si Cheska.
Bumabawi.
Yes,
Okay.
very fresh, very young pa talaga. Actually, 34 is not
34 is so young.
Yeah.
This is the first time like somebody in their 20s told me 34 is so, oh my
No,
God.
but it really is.
Seryoso?
No, kasi when I was younger, parang iniisip ko din yung mga... No, as in bata pa talaga. Yung mga 20,
25.
21 pataas, parang iniisip ko na nun, nung bata ako na parang ang tanda na noon.
Yeah.
Na kapag nakakamit ako ng mga 20s yung age, parang feeling ko parang ang layo-layo nila sa akin, parang ang tanda na nila, sobrang successful na nila, ganon, serious na sila sa life.
Yeah.
And then now that I'm here, parang wala naman talaga masyadong change. Parang
Difference.
ano pa rin naman ako, parang youthful and yung energy
Siya yung
ko.
nagsabi sa sarili niyang youthful siya.
Yes, I really feel that.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
So, ganun din yung feeling ko siguro na pag 30s na din, parang ganun din naman.
Yeah, and I think and that's what I said kanina, parang don't wait for anybody's permission that you are
Yeah.
amazing, that you are allowed to dream
Yeah.
the biggest dreams possible. So, yeah.
You know what, Baus? I was talking to my best friend just this morning, like, literally, nagve-video call kami. Habang nagre-ready ako for Triggered, and that's the exact, kumbaga, thing that I told my best friend. I was like, oh, later, shinare ko din to kay Jeff eh. Sabi ko, I'm gonna get my camera, ayan. Sabi ko, medyo mahal siya. Ganun eh. Kasi medyo kuripot ako. Pero gusto ko siya. I know it's gonna make me really it's gonna really make me happy. It's really gonna make me happy. Magiging masaya ko sa pag-take ng photos with it. So I was like, to my best friend, I don't care. I'm gonna live life. What am I working for? Diba I'm working for para maging masaya ko, ma-afford ko yung mga kailangan ko. I wouldn't be able to take really good photos na when I'm like, 50 years old kasi may mga wrinkles na ako. Realistically, not unless I get a facelift.
Right?
Which is also not bad. Like, go do you.
Yeah,
right?
I might do it when I'm 50, but as of now, I think I'm in my prime and no excuses. I'm gonna enjoy my life, you know?
Yeah. And I think you mentioned something really nice about like the whole idea na parang living your prime. Because, I think na-program rin ako na parang your 20s are gonna be like the best days of your life. Like, yes, that can be true. But I think at the same time, what if your 30s can actually be better than your 20s? Or your 40s can be better than your 30s? Because I think, isa sa mga maganda sa pagtanda, I mean, yes, sasakit lalo yung likod mo, iinit lalo yung ulo mo, but I think, mas wala ka nang paki what other people say.
Yes.
So kung feeling nyo right now, marami na kayong hanash, pagdating nyo ng 30s, mas nakakainis kayo.
Mas marami ka ng baggage.
Your prime is whenever you choose it to
Exactly,
be. Yes.
exactly.
Most of my friends kasi, Baus, are 30s na rin. Mostly of them. And I like hanging out with them kasi they also like told me that. Like, hi, Steph. Ayan, kahapon lang, pauwi kami from La Union. Yun yung topic namin sa car kasi it was like a 4 to 5 hour drive. And then she was like, and I was asking her, was like, what were you or how were you when you were in your mid-20s, like my age ngayon? And then how is it different na ngayon? 33 ka na. 33 kasi siya. And then she was like, I am more careless. Like, I don't need anybody else anybody else's validation anymore. Mas may knowledge na ako, mas may alam na ako in life. And I think yung only difference lang is yun. Mas matured na siya. And so, hindi na siya people pleaser eh. Ngayon kasi parang may tendency pang ganun eh, to really like prove yourself. 'Di ba?
I think another valuable lesson is yung, ay bata pa lang tayo, sinasabi na health is wealth. I think the more you head into your 30s, mas ma-realize siya na, mas matagal na akong maka-recover from like a night of drinking or partying. So, invest in your health. I know nakakainis na siyang marinig in your 20s.
Yeah.
Parang healthy naman ako, maganda naman ako, hindi naman ako pinipimple kahit puyat, but that is not gonna last forever.
Oras.
Go guys.
Tapos yung mga, yung mga ginagawa mo ng mga 20s, yung repercussions na nararamdaman mo na pag 30s ka na.
Yes.
Doon na nag-i-effect.
Doon na nagsisilabasan eh. So, importante pa rin to take care of our health even though now na.
Di ko na tuloy alam.
Super.
Di ko na alam kung may excite ako na this coming years or kakabahan ako.
Kinabahan ka
Oo. Naririnig ko yung mga ganung bagay. Parang, shit, mas lalo ako nape-pressure. Ano ba?
Siguro ang advice ko rin is pag like gagawa kayo ng kunyari bagong online account or email address, huwag niyong ilalagay yung year of birth niyo sa email address niyo. Kasi araw-araw mare-remind kayo kung gaano kayo katanda. So yun lang, word of caution. Saka pag tumatanda ka na, ang gusto mo ng ulam, gulay.
Yan!
Yes.
Ang gusto mo ng dessert yung hindi masyadong matamis. Ayan. So
Sugar-free.
correct. So, ayun. So, something to watch out for that you can actually embrace. Kasi, I think, ang ganda nga nung minention mo na parang, let us change the conversation and let's make it about your best days are ahead of you, 'di ba? Parang
Yes.
you keep outdoing yourself, you keep doing better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Um,
Kumbaga, your only competition is yourself, your
Correct.
past self.
Correct.
So, grow and grow
correct.
pa talaga.
Hup-
Oo.
We keep talking about your 30s, pero ito question ko lang naman. Ano yung parang, during your 20s naman, ano yung pinakamalaking impact nun ngayon na 30s ka na? Ano yung mga natutunan mong mga lessons, ganun, or paano nabago yung mindset mo nung tumuntong ka ng 30 from
Yeah,
your
I
30s?
think much of my 20s talaga was spent working in an office, as in conventional 9 to 5 advertising. So, like what I mentioned kanina, I spent about 10 years there. And because we were brought up na magtrabaho ka, get a good paying job and stability. So, I think eventually, parang okay, once you're stable, what else can you pursue? 'Di ba? Parang right now, normal na sa atin na yung hybrid work setup, yung work from home setup.
Yeah.
About 10 years ago, when my generation, my God, I sound so old saying when my generation, but when my generation was demanding like flexible work hours, we were getting so much flack and so much bad rep for being entitled because like we wanted proper rest. But now that is the normal conversation.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to say here is also really try to enjoy itong ganito because it's all relative. 10 years ago, I don't want to say harder, but maybe for other people, it could have been more uncomfortable for them.
And siguro the opportunities din na ngayon na you get to live out your 30s more because of the choices that are available
Yes.
to you now. And sa mga, like content creation. Like content creation wasn't a thing that you could do as work before eh.
Mhm.
And now
Yeah.
you could go into that. So siguro that's another thing lang na now that as you grow older, there's more avenues for you to explore
Yes.
and to go into.
And social media definitely has helped there. I mean, I'm a product of TikTok, of online. Dati kasi, yung traditional setup, di ba? Parang if you wanted to pursue a career in entertainment, di ba? You had networks na parang pipila ka sa audition. Now, parang if you have a phone, if it has a camera and you have a story to tell, sobrang na-decentralized right now on how people get discovered, which I think is good because there's more room for everybody. Yeah.
Totoo. Totoo
Oo.
talaga yan.
Well, sinabi nga dati nung I think si Ina Evans, sabi niya, malaki ang entablado kasya tayong lahat.
Correct.
Yes, I remember that.
Di ba? Di ba?
Diba?
Wala kasi nung
Wala kasi
episode
ako
na yun,
nun
guest
eh.
ka rin kasi eh.
Ngayon ko lang narinig eh. Salamat pre ah. Thank you.
Pinapaalala ko lang
Thank you.
sa'yo.
Oo.
Eto, speaking of ano naman, mga relationships, are you taken ba right now?
I have been happily partnered for the last 10 years.
Yes!
Wow!
Yes.
Wow.
So,
10
kung meron sa
years.
inyong single, mainggit kayo.
Yun. Tama.
Oo. Pero may nagsasabi din na mahirap daw pakiligin yung mga 30 years old na daw. Do you still get kilig ba? Or ano?
Yes, I think, so eto na nga mga bata ang advice. No, because pag bago pa lang kayo, 'di ba, parang yung chemistry, parang you don't need to work on it. It comes so naturally. Parang ang bilis mag-pass ng time and then parang you can't get enough of each other. Text kayo buong araw and you want to keep updating. Eventually, you will reach a point na kailangan nyo nang i-manufacture yung kilig para lang mas kiligin pa kayo lalo. So it will require hard work. Yun yung sinasabi na parang relationship takes a lot of work. That's one. But also, I actually kind of feel then for your generation because I think with the many dating apps, sobrang daming options na baka na-overwhelm kayo sometimes. Parang grabe yung yamo. Speak on that. Grabe yung hinga mo. Yes. Oh, bakit?
No, I just think na, yun nga, ang mas madaming, ano ba to, parang
Avenue.
temptations.
Ooh, she said
everywhere.
temptations. Okay.
Not that I'm tempted, pero alam mo yun, parang ang daming avenues na, yung ang dami mo kasing nakikita and ang dami mong pwedeng points of comparison. Unlike before na ang pwede mo lang naman talagang ma-compare with your own relationship or with your own life are people that you can see, people in
Yes.
your circle. Pero ngayon, literally, nasa global na yung
Yes.
comparison.
Yeah.
Ang dami mo nang pwedeng makita. And most of them are manufactured.
Correct.
Hindi naman totoong buhay. Pero it's hard to discern that kasi at that moment na you're watching a video or a reel na hindi mo agad may isip na this is an edited version of their relationship or of
Correct.
their life.
Yeah, you bring
So,
up a great point na social media is parang yun din yung meron siyang unnecessary pressure na binibigay tuloy. Na
Yeah.
parang that should be the type of relationship I should aspire for. When in fact, every relationship varies, so it's up to you to figure out kung ano yung equation yun ng partner mo to like to be able to, keep interested and to be happy. So, ang mga boys actually, I wanna know, kamusta ang dating life ngayon? Meron din ba kayong overwhelming feeling of so many options? Do I just window shop? How do I commit?
Sobrang so actually, nakaka-pressure kasi parang mas nafe-feed yung, kumbaga, fairy tale ng mga babae na, hala, ganito yung ginawa kay kumare. Hala, ganito yung, niregaluhan siya ng ganito. Hala, dinala siya sa ganitong lugar. Ganito siya tinatrato ng partner niya. So parang, sa amin din mga guys, syempre may halong pressure din na to keep up. Kumbaga, to keep up na, siguro, ito yung gagawin ko para di naman siya ma-disappoint sa akin, para masasabi niya naman sa akin na good partner ako, best partner ako, tama yung pinili niya, ganon.
Bilis ng movement from good to best, no? Very, kasi,
Walang better.
walang better, best agad. Okay.
Ganon. O, syempre, parang, ika nga, sabi nga ni Thea, global, kaagad yung, yung comparison,
Yes.
diba? So, parang, pinapanood ng mga tao din, hindi lamang sa mga babae, kundi mga lalaki, yung mga best na mga videos and mga comparison na nasa internet, di ba?
Ngayon, nabasa nga ako, sabi nila na parang pag when you look at social media and other relationships, kinukumpara mo yung totoo mong buhay sa highlights ng relationship nila. Yes.
With matching background music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oo nga.
Yeah. Pero
Reels.
pero ako din naman in terms of relationship and dating ngayon, kasi ngayon when you're in a relationship, dati parang kayo lang. Ngayon parang kasi sa social media, ang dami na nag-critique ng relationship niyo. Kasi nakakita ka na parang if he wanted to, he would. Yung ganyan na mga bagay. So, ikaw may mga...
Parang mga demonyo bumubulong sa
Parang dumadami yung hugot yung mga bagets, ha? In fairness, actually. And I think what you bring up doesn't just apply to romantic relationships. I mean, as someone in my 30s, even in your friendships, nag-a-apply yan. Kasi parang, I think rin now, because there is a temptation to maybe maintain friends to be able to project a very nice curated story online. It's also much harder for you to discern like ano ba talaga yung friendship na kailangan mo. So I think warning lang, if you find yourself parang having fewer friends or getting like a smaller circle as you grow old, that is actually kind of natural because individual yung journeys yung friends. So there are friendships you outgrow. Diba? The trick is how do you make sure na pareho pa rin kayo ng value system and that give and take siya. So, kung right now marami kayong friends, marami sa kanilang may eliminate eventually.
Ayun na nga, nandun na nga tayo sa friendship. So, yun nga, like what you said, na lumiliit talaga yung circle. And I've found na ako din looking back at kasi kapag high school ka, dahil mong barkada eh. Parang lahat
daming
talaga.
circle.
Parang ano talaga kayo, buong classroom barkada. Tapos, mapapaisip ka din na, asa na kaya yung friend ko na ganito? Like, you feel, you at the beginning, you feel a type of guilt na parang, ba't kaya kami nag-drift apart? Was that on my end? Parang ako ba yung nagkulang doon? But, yun nga, it takes maturity then to realize na sometimes your paths just, diverge na.
Yeah. And what you also have to acknowledge is that nagbabago rin yung needs mo from your friends eh. So it's also unfair, I think, to pressure yung mga friends mo ng matagal to be able to continue to adapt to how you change. So, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are fair to the friendships that you keep.
Ngayon na in your 30s, yeah. So, may friends ka pa ba na was there from your 20s or from your early teens, or has the circle changed na talaga?
I mean, I've definitely kept yung friends ko from high school, college. And ito yung mga friends na hindi kayo magkita for like 6 months, 8 months, sometimes like a little over a year. Pero when you see them again, you just pick up where you left off. You have the same senseless, stupid, absurd conversations. But that is part of why you are keeping those friends. So, yun lang eh. So, wag kayong masyadong ma-pressure na parang, oh my God, kilala pa ba nila ako? Ano yan? Give and take yan. So, may mga friends talaga na makikita mo every year, every 2 years, but you will be surprised na sometimes yung chemistry mo with yung friends mo na yun, parang very little effort, vibes kayo agad.
Yes. Well, ako nga ngayon na adult na talaga ako, masasabi ko din na medyo yung friendship din for me minsan based on proximity.
Correct.
Dahil
traffic is the enemy.
tsaka ang mahal. Like yung mga friends ko na taga Cavite, pasensya na kung medyo hindi na tayo masyadong close kasi ang mahal kasi talaga nung nung Grab papunta sa inyo hindi talaga kaya eh.
Yung magpaplano kayo, pero hindi naman natutuloy.
Kaya yung mga
Correct.
taga-QC na lang talaga yung
Correct.
medyo
Oo.
super close.
So pag ganun siguro, pag feeling mo nag-e-effort naman na magplano yung friends mo, baka best effort na nila yun. Diba?
Yes.
Para yun na yung sign of friendship. Because mahirap talaga. I mean, time, money, and then yung i-invest sa isa't
Yes.
isa. And everybody's trying to do their own thing, trying to juggle so many tasks at the same time. If nag-e-effort naman yung friend mo, maybe for that particular time, okay na yun. Diba?
Correct.
Okay ka lang dyan,
Ka
dear?
lang. Parang masyado
Ang
ka
dami
napapa...
ko
Parang
na-
ang
lalim
ano,
nung iniisip
oo
mo
nga.
eh.
Parang ino-audit mo yung mga friends mo, sino pa dito yung ikikip ko? Sino yung hindi? Okay.
Parang wala na ako nakukuha dito.
Oo.
No, it's a topic that I'm honestly like really curious about. Kasi parang ako rin nape-pressure din ako. Like, nasa mid-20s na ako. And alam mo yung gusto ko by 30 nakasettle na ako. Yung mga ganon. So parang, ano ba? Like, ikaw ba? May tanong ako, personal question.
I love that question, yung nakasettle ka na. I think when
Oo.
you're in your 20s, parang meron kang weird biological clock na parang, okay,
Yun,
like,
especially
goalpost
for
ka.
women.
na parang I'm supposed to meet parang these people already who I will be in collaboration with, who will be my friends, who will be there with me. Parang, yes, that is good, but at the end of the day, you are still going to meet so many more amazing, wise, funny, inspiring people like way beyond your 30s. Kasi you feel like gusto mo nang i-lock in kung sino yung barkada mo pagdating mo ng like early 30s. But you are depriving yourself of the really amazing people pa who are yet to make an introduction to your life. So,
Exactly.
so parang, yes, keep a base of like friends that you wanna be with, but also make room for the universe's magic. Na, diba? There are other people out there who are meant to lead you to your best case scenario.
Parang sa sinabi ni Miss Lynn of Unang Hirit, kasi nung
Sabi niya
nag-travel
sa'yo.
kami, sabi pa niya, you know what, Cheska, when you get to your 50s, you're still gonna meet a lot of people pa talaga who's
yeah.
gonna mold you because you're still gonna grow by that age.
Correct.
Kasi ganyan din mga tanong ko sa kanya. Paano pag 50 na ako? Ano na mangyayari? Ano yung experience mo? Mga ganun.
Ako, I'm curious, now that you're, yun nga, 30 plus, how do you find the balance between, siguro nung 20s ka, or basta when you were younger, how were you able to find the balance between yung having a goal for yourself, na, syempre, it's important naman to have goals and checkpoints in your life na that you aspire towards or that you work towards. How did you find the balance between having a goal na at a certain age you're settled or settled in whatever aspect in your life versus also knowing na yun nga your best days are ahead of you and that wala namang nakaset na timeline for anyone's life and anything can happen to you at any moment. So paano mo na navigate yung ganun?
Yung so because I also do improv. So meron kaming improv lesson, improv adage that says hold tightly, let go lightly. Which meaning no, like if meron kang inaalagaan na dream, like go, ibigay mo yung best effort mo niyan. But if meron kang nakuhang signal from the universe that, hey, maybe dapat mag-redirect tayo, like, be prepared to completely surrender. I know it's easier said than done kasi parang the best laid plans can just go crazy after, some intervention from the universe. But know na, at the end of the day, nasa sayo pa rin naman when your best days are ahead of you. Diba? Ikaw pa rin ang may call eh. Parang kukontrolin mo pa rin yun eh. I guess, I say that when I was stuck in my corporate job, 5-7 years into it, sabi ko, shit, i-give up ko na ba tong dream ko of performing? But I continued to take improv classes, writing classes, and then eventually the right time came wherein nakapag-transition ako smoothly into a second career, which is now comedy. So I guess ang ano doon is parang just keep doing the work. I think meron ka namang inner compass na malalaman mo na parang tama pa rin naman, this still feels authentic to me, to my dreams. And really, ang kaya mo lang naman pagkatiwalaan is yung nararamdaman mo for the day because you don't know how tomorrow's gonna turn out.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you cannot control, but what you can control is yourself, how your mindset goes. So, yun.
Bakit nagtinginan?
So yun.
Oo. Nag-aantay ako baka may mga magdadagdag or what.
Eto,
Okay.
medyo masakit tong yung
Financial.
sa mga finances naman. Yung mga gastos ba? Like paano ka nag-shift into yung gastos mo in your 20s versus your 30s?
I guess when you hit your 30s, mas ma-realize nyo na mukha kayong pera.
Yes,
okay
parang
lang
nalipa nga
yun.
lang.
Oh,
eh.
alipin
pa
lang sa
lang.
lapito.
Okay lang yun. Okay lang yun. And I think that is good because you can use that to fuel other projects, develop new passions. I guess ang magandang, I think more than the financial, let's like take a step back. It's really yung relationship mo with abundance. I think mas yun yung kailangan mong i-figure out. I'm sure kayo mga Gen Z, alam niyo yung mga like scarcity mindset, abundance mindset. I think know what is enough lang to get you by, and kunyari, if, let's say, you just need X thousands of pesos to be able to maintain rent and gym and be able to go out every week, and that's okay. 'Di ba? Kung yun lang siya, I mean, yes, gusto natin mas marami tayong pera, pero kailangan siyang trabahuhin eh. 'Di ba? So, know rin kung ano yung operating expense nyo para lang maging masaya kayo. Hindi nyo naman siguro kailangan ng 1 million every month para sumaya, 'di ba? So,
Parang,
Well, sobrang saya na nun.
parang the whole crew begs to disagree.
parang
but,
kailangan. Okay, charot. Oo.
pero I think that's definitely one. And something I learned now that in my 30s is you gotta spend some of that money as investment sa sarili mo. Meaning, I go back to like because you guys are performers, are artists, like never feel bad for spending a little extra on a workshop. Diba? Never feel bad spending extra for, anything that can further your craft or your career. I mean, baka saka na muna yung tumbler dahil 10 na yung tumbler mo, di ba? So,
Mga tinamaan.
at baka 25 na ang tote bags mo. But like, invest. Pwede mo sabihin, hindi investment ba yung bag? Kasi pwede ko yung i-resell. Yes, but also, there are more cost-effective ways to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, ako nga recently, I've been taking dance classes. Tapos, syempre medyo expensive din siya. Tapos napapaisip din ako na, like, kailangan ko pa ba talaga to? Pero, over time, ma-realize mo din na it's an investment in yourself and in your quality of life din. Kasi mas pinapakulay mo yung buhay mo.
Correct.
Nagdadagdag ka ng mga experience
Correct.
at ng skills.
Correct. And when when you take a workshop, you take a dance class, hindi naman ang hahanapin mong return on investment doon is makapag-dance ka for a living, 'di ba? Sometimes things like that are a spiritual meditative experience, and they
Yes.
ground you and they help you take on the day with a clearer thought process. So it can be something like
Creative
that.
outlet.
Exactly.
Parang getting a coach.
Kaya
Sa
nga
gym, ganon.
yes,
Oo.
oo. So,
It's a small thing, but like, it's improving your quality of life.
correct.
Then.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of investment, ako may sakit na kung like, di ba, investing in yourself. Kunyari may gusto akong gawin na something. Lagi kong sinasabi, gagawin ko tong something ito pag may ganito na ako. Let's say, I want to do
Ako din,
podcasting.
may ganyan din.
Gusto ko, tutuloy ko to pag may mic na ako. Bibili ako ng mic. Tutuloy ko to pag may mixer na ako. Bibili naman ako ng mixer. Hanggang sa di ko talaga siya masimulan.
Yes.
Ang advice ko dyan is something I also learned in my 30s, done is better than good. You know what I'm saying? Parang, yes, you can spend the next 6 months perfecting whatever that next big creative project is. But sa bilis ng galaw ng social media and trends now, like, yung idea mo ngayon, baka 6 months from now, panis na siya. So baka naman pwedeng you just ilabas mo lang muna siya sa mundo, like 50-60% done. And then you have, when you implement, mare-revise mo naman yan every week. I use that as an example for my podcast. I also have a podcast. Please listen to Kaya Pa Ba with Baus Rufo. It's something that I did na parang I kept waiting na, ano yung format ng show para talagang kakaiba siya. I'm like, I can change it as I go along. So
Yeah.
parang done is better than good because I think mas importanteng mailabas mo siya sa mundo.
Yeah.
Because marami pang mag-i-inform ng magiging project na yun. It might be even more awesome if you just launch it muna as like a baby stage type
Hindi
of
agad
project.
perfect.
Kaya
mo
Para
siyang
sa mga
mag-grow
business.
by itself.
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
You cannot improve upon anything that doesn't exist.
Correct.
So just let it exist first. Para
Correct.
makagawa ka ng mga...
Gusto ko na
Ano?
pagandahan tayo ng words of wisdom.
Yeah.
today.
Kanya-kanya,
Maganda
yung mga
ba?
quotable quotes.
Oo. Yeah.
Ayun.
At sali ako. I agree.
Sige, pre.
I agree.
I concur.
Maganda.
Masyado na napapasarap yung usapan. So let's pause.
Makakasama pa natin si Baus on the next
Yes.
episode. Kaya tutok lang mga ka-triggered. Kita-kits po tayo.
Yes. You can catch us on the ATM YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, ATM official Facebook page. Fresh episodes drop every Friday at 7 p.m. And please, please, please do follow our official TikTok account, triggered_ATM. And you can also watch us on the Kapuso stream every Sunday at 3. And Baus, anything that you want to promote or say to our listeners?
Yeah, Baus Rufo on Instagram. Hey, it's Baus on TikTok. I do regular stand-up shows, improv shows. I have a podcast. Kulang na lang maging Shopee seller na ako ng Jisoo Life. But hey, who knows? It might happen tomorrow. Yeah.
DC Life, baka naman.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
guys!